This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Sunday, July 11th, I believe. Yes, 2021. The title of this rant is The Department of Justice to the Insurrectionists. The truth will not set you free. There were some court filings last week where basically some of the insurrectionists wanted to get out of jail for a while. And let's just remember that the insurrection was a violent attempt to overthrow the peaceful transfer of power, which had been done over 60 times in the last 240 years of our democracy, so to speak. And every legal attempt, meaning every time that they went to court, Trump and his cronies, they were thrown out except for one time, and that one allowed them, I believe, to be able to witness vote counting from a distance of 10 feet to a distance of 6 feet. Everything else was completely thrown out of court. And that Fox, Trump, and let's just call it the right-wing scheme machine, their attempts to downplay, to whitewash, to gaslight all of these events are not going to work. And the GOP is still refusing to look at the root causes of the insurrection because they know they have culpability there. And this week by the Department of Justice, by speaking up in all of this, is clearly indicating that the 500 that we have charged, we're going to go out after them. And we're going to find the other 300 or so. And we are going to charge them, and we're going to put them in jail until their trials, except for a few. There are a few out, but many of them are in jail. And of course, those that are in jail that want to get out, they ain't getting out. And it could be 2 years or maybe more before some of them are even tried. And of course, one of the big things, and this is why I'm so happy with the Department of Justice, is in their court filings. They actually indicated that because Trump, his cronies, Fox, OAN, Newsmax, etc., Breitbart, have been downplaying this whole thing, who have been perpetuating the big lie, even now, that their culpability on this is one of the reasons why these guys got to stay in jail, because the political atmosphere has not changed. They have still continued to let's say, charge the political atmosphere. No bail. So this is great independence on Merrick Garland. Basically, as he was involved in the Oklahoma City bombing. So he is going after these insurrectionists. He is going after, let's just call it right-wing hate, etc. And they are going to charge every one of them with, when it comes to court, they're going to show overwhelming evidence of criminality on their part. And they will not allow Trump, Fox, etc. to affect the outcome of the trials that are coming up. They're going to go to prison one by one. It's going to be hyped incessantly in each area where the local area where this person is from. And again, they will continue to show overwhelming evidence, especially with video on all of this. Now, in my opinion, the Department of Justice is going to scour all forms of communication and eventually charge officials in the Trump administration within the insurrection, GOP operatives who are played behind the scene, and also look for possible members of Congress to also be charged with this. And of course, the right-wing scheme machine is going to fight back with an incredible amount of hysteria. But again, as all of this overwhelming evidence comes out, I believe that this will, this criminality and their behavior will affect the 2022 and the 2024 elections, not favorably for the Republicans. Because again, that overwhelming evidence will show criminality on their part, and the Republicans trying to hype it to indicate that this was not the case will not work well for them. Kudos to the Department of Justice, who have forcefully indicated that Trump and Fox and the right-wing scheme machine are still perpetuating this big lie, and they will show that there's overwhelming evidence that this did not occur at all.